There are a lot of different ways you can enter data into Excel. Probably one of the coolest, cool being, of course, a relative term when using Excel, but one of the coolest ways that I think is using the drop-down menu. This is very helpful, by the way, if you want to kind of limit the options for people to enter different data. So in this example, we have customer names and we have states. And so I want to be able to have a drop-down list for different states. Now, this would be pretty good for a drop-down because there are only so many states. So there's only so many different things that people can enter here. So in order to create a drop-down, I have two different worksheets. Now, you don't need two different worksheets, but for our purposes, we have them. So I'm going to highlight where I want the drop-downs, which would be over here in states. I am then going to go up here to the Data tab. And under the Data tab, we are looking for something called Data Validation. And this is over here in the Data Tools area. And here is Data Validation. I am going to click the drop down and I'm going to click on Data Validation. A new dialog window appears and it's going to ask me, what am I going to validate? What am I going to put here? In this case, I want to create a list. I want to create a list for the dropdown. So I'm going to click on list. I'm going to click in source. Now, what this is asking for is where is the source of this information? What information is going to be part of the dropdown? It is going to be found on my second worksheet. And here are a few states. I am going to click, drag, and highlight all the states that I want to include in this dropdown. I'm going to let go. I am then going to go to input message. What's the title of this particular dropdown? We'll put in here states. What input message do I want? I will put, let's say pick a state. I'm going to click OK. And you can see here, it says states, pick a state. Now, when I click off of it, you really can't see that there's anything been done here. But when I click on one of these, notice that the drop-down arrow appears here and we get this little dialog message that says states and tells the user what to do, pick a state. So I'm going to click the drop-down. And here are the states from the previous menu. So we'll pick Alabama. We'll click on this one. We'll pick Arizona. We'll go over here and we'll scroll down to, let's say, Texas. We'll put this person in Massachusetts. We'll put this person in California. And you get the idea. And so we have this drop down. So once again, how we do this is we select where we want the drop down. We go to our data tab. We go over here to data validation. We click on data validation. On the settings, we would pick list. Our source, we would highlight the source of the information, what we want to be in that dropdown. And it's just that easy to make a dropdown list. For even more great tutorials and our complete catalog of online courses, please visit us at mrfordsclass.com.